The power jack, an ICSP header, and the reset button. So most of them are similar to that Arduino UNO, but extra some of the pins are going to be given on this. This is for complex programming concepts and hardware that you can use for the projects. And it is recommended board for 3D printers and robotics projects. So it is more complex in nature. The third one is Arduino Micro. It is a microcontroller board based on the 80MEGA32U4. That is featuring a built-in USB port is there, which makes a micro recognizable as a mouse or a keyboard. So anything that you can connect. So it has 20 digital input-output pins, of which 7 can be used as PWM outputs and 12 are analog inputs. And 16 MHz crystal oscillator is there, and USB port is there, the ICSP header and the reset button. So these are different types of Arduino boards are present. Another one, Arduino MKR1000. It is based on the Atmel ATS-MAM W25. This is ARM, that is SCCities, that is system on chip. So everything is inbuilt in this. That is a part of the Smart Connect family of Atmel wireless devices, specifically designed for the IoT projects and devices. This is Arduino MKR1000 is specially built for IoT projects. This ARM processor is composed of 3 main blocks. One is SAMD21 Cortex M1 plus M0 plus 32-bit low power ARM MCUs, then WINC 1500 low power 2.4 GHz IEEE, so the 802.11b. So this is a Wi-Fi connection that can be used, standard one, and ECC 508 crypto authentication chip is there, so automatically that checks for the authentication, and PCB antenna is there. So many things have been inbuilt in this. The ARM processor itself it is going to be. So that's why so many things are inbuilt. That's why it is going to be used for the IoT projects. Now you can see here the Arduino board. So let me explain about this, where is the microcontroller and all these things. Here is the microcontroller that is being shown in this. Then DC power supply is here. This is the DC power supply. Then 16 MHz crystal is there, and the USB controller is there here. Then USB port is here. You can say. Then we have there is a reset button for this, and so many. Okay, there's a USB controller is there, USB port, then reset button is there here, and there are digital pins from 0 to 13. There are 14 pins totally. So, and also here we have Arduino analog pins. It is going to be 0 to 5, that is 6 pins are there. Okay. There is a ground and all these things, pins. So reset pin is there, input pin. So many things it is going to be inbuilt in this particular board. Okay. So that's what it has been shown in this also, same thing. So here is a 14 pin on the UNO it can be used for the input and output purpose. And 6 analog inputs labeled through A0 to A5, there is analog, it has been shown over there, each of which provides 10 bit of resolution, that is 1020 different values. Then the serial ports are there. Pin 0, there is a RX, that is a receiver. Pin 1, there is a transmitter used to receive the receiver, and transmitter is TX is going to be used for transmission. It is a series, it is going to be a serial data, it's going to be used. So these pins are connected to the corresponding pins. Then external inputs, pin 2 and 3 is there. So these pins are going to be used for the configuration of to trigger the interrupt on a low value, raising to falling in the edge, or changing the values. So for that purpose it is going to be used. PWM pins, the programming pins, here it is going to be 3, 5, 6, 9, 10, 9, 11. Provides 8-bit PWM output. And there's a SPI is there where it's a serial peripheral interface. It is going to be pin number 10, 11, 12, 13. So these pins supports SPI communication using SPI library. There is a LED is there which can be used for pin number 13, that is there is a built-in LED given by digital pin number 13. When the input is going to be high, the LED is glows. If it is low, then it is off. There is a 2-wire interface, that is TWI is there, pin number A4 to A4 or SDA pin it is going to be. A5 is SCL pin. Supports 2-wire interface using the wire library. There is a reset button is there which brings all the lines to the low. There is a reset microcontroller typically used for to add a reset button to schedule the fields which blocks one of the board. Then there is a analog reference is there, that is called as A reference, which refers to the voltages on the analog inputs. So there is an IDE, there is a software, there is hardware installation, then this is software installation on that. The Arduino software, that is IDE, allows you to write the programs and upload them on the board. In the Arduino software page, you will find two options. One is online IDE, that is Arduino web editor. It will allow to save the sketches in the board cloud, having them available from any devices and backed up devices. Offline is also available. You should use the latest version of the desktop IDE. So the installation goes like this. I know desktop IDE, accordingly the operating systems are going to be there. Windows is there, Mac OS is there, Linux is there, portable IDE is there. So portable IDE, if you install, can be installed for both the Windows as well as Linux operating systems. You can operate it. Based on the board in the list here, so you can use that particular standard kit. Okay, so for the you can say that use that on the desktop IDE after the installation. Now, how do you connect the board? Connecting Arduino UNO board for learning the board. So here, if you want to program your Arduino UNO as an Arduino board while offline, you need to install the Arduino desktop IDE. So that is very, very important thing. Connect your UNO board with the AB USB cable. That is sometimes this cable is called as a USB printed cable also. So with that you have to connect to the system because it's a desktop IDE.